And welcome back to Let's Play Shantae Risky's Revenge Director's Cut. So, I actually wasn't planning to do this. I was actually planning to go on to another project, but I decided might as well just finish this off right now. So, I actually beat the game one playthrough, technically 3 endings. Basically, what I did was I followed a guide, which I'll probably link in the description, in order to basically speedrun the game up until you have to find the golden squids. I realized that my time was only about an hour and 20 minutes, so I was like, I should actually do the speedrun ending. So I got the golden squids, rushed to the end, didn't collect anything beyond that, and got the speedrun ending. Then I basically went and got all of the upgrades except one, and then beat the game again. That put me over 2 hours, of course, which is what you're seeing now. Actually, this isn't what you're seeing now. So doing that bumped me up to between 2 and 4 hours, not 100%, so I got another ending, and then I got the last power-up, beat the game again, and then this is the file you see now. So I actually got the remaining 3 endings. It's actually not that bad, just basically follow carefully, save often. I had to reset quite a bit early game. I did not reset as much in the late game because I figured out that I didn't really need to. I feel like movement has to be more optimized in the beginning of the game. Once you establish such a big time lead, then it's not as big of an issue. But for now, I'm going to show this at the end. For now, we're actually going to start a new game, sort of. So something unusual in this version is you have 2 different modes to choose from. So once you beat the game once, if you recall, it's that the magic mode was unlocked. What magic mode is, it's the same game, but you have a different outfit. The vector sprite apparently changes. That's actually a render, not a vector. I don't actually know what vector art is now that I think about it. But basically, the way this works is it's the same game at its core, but the difference is you actually take double damage. You can actually still find heart holders, so that's not too big of an issue, but you actually take double damage. That being said, I think your magic depletes at half frequency. I'm not sure what the word would be, but it depletes half as fast as usual. So you basically your defense and magic, instead of being down the middle, are sort of just split. Like one is higher, one's lower. So that's just another way to play the game. Most people consider this like a hard mode because you have a lot less wiggle room for taking hits. Quite frankly, you can actually get that one spell that refills magic, so yeah, it's not exactly the most useful thing ever. But yeah, this is what magic mode's like. One thing I should address is the PC and console versions handle magic mode differently than the iPhone version, and also, by the way, magic mode isn't even in the DS version, so just making note of that. Remember the import room? I'm not sure if I can actually go straight to it from here. Also, I can just skip the cutscenes with the option button, or start, or plus, whatever you want to call this, because, you know, this is on a ton of different consoles. Can I actually go straight there, or is it going to force me? It's going to force me to actually do the first boss, isn't it? In that case, not going to show that then. But yeah, if you go down, like, I think one screen, then on the right side, I think there's a place called the import room, which allows you to, in the DS version, import saves over from games like Mighty Switch Force. And this is actually used in speedruns. Not even kidding. Because if you beat games like Mighty Switch Force and such like that, you actually get bonus gems. And thus, it actually alleviates some of the gem grinding. So I think in like 100% runs, some actually do import saves, I think. other routes don't, and just basically redo the battle tower a few times. That's what I ended up doing this run, by the way, where I actually cleared the game. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Also, in terms of achievements, I'm still missing 2 achievements. Beating the game with 3 hearts, which I'll probably just use this file since I've created it. And also beating the final boss with, without using potions, which is, I think, the only gold trophy in this game, so it's considered the hardest thing in the game. I am not surprised that it's considered the hardest thing in the game, because on my last run, I used 3 potions, and I think that was the best I had done. Yeah, that last phase with the mermaid form, not sure how to dodge that, so it adds up over time. If you get really good RNG, I'm sure that trophy's really easy. Because if it just keeps using the monkey and elephant forms, it shouldn't be a problem, because then you can just dodge pretty easily, but I kept getting the mermaid form, and I'm not sure how to dodge that, so the damage adds up over time. In any case, that's about it for magic mode, so let's cut to showing the different endings. So this part of the video is being post-commentated because, quite frankly, I didn't want to live commentate beating the game 3 times. But here are all of the endings and the times I got, and also my item collection. So you can kind of get a feel of how fast you have to beat the game. I definitely beat the game way faster than the actual time needed for the 100% ending, because you actually have to beat it in under 4 hours, though some sources say 3 hours, so I want to be on the safe side. Other than that, that's basically it. We've essentially completed the game except for a couple trophies, so I guess I'll call it here. Enjoy the rest of the endings, assuming my post-commentary doesn't last for the entire duration of the images. And thank you for watching. I hope you join me next time for my new Let's Play, which is going to be Super Mario 64.